go ahead and try this one before watching the video. Crazy percent here, 1800%. We're increasing x by 1800%. And when we do that, the result is 684. So what is the value of x? I mean, right away, just as a side note, we can eliminate a and b because we're taking some number x, we're increasing it by this incredible percent, and the result is 684, which means the original number has got to be smaller than 684. I'm assuming a and b are like if you took 684 and added 1800% to those, I guess is where those are coming from. But it's the other way around, right? We're starting with some number x, we're bumping it up by 1800%, and the result is 684. And so this must be some small number, either C or D. Now, at this point, you actually could, one option I'll show you in a minute is just use the choices. But let's do this first without the choices because, again, all they'd have to do is remove the choices, and that wouldn't be an option. So how do we tackle this? The key is to recognize, as we've seen before, we are increasing this quantity by 1800%. So the mistake that is often made here is to do something like this, to say, okay, let's take x, let's multiply it by 1800% in decimal form. So I can either get that by dividing 1800 by 100, or I can take my 1800 and move the decimal point over 2 places to the left. It's the same thing. We'll end up with 18. So 1800% as a decimal is 18. And so if I go ahead and solve this equation for x, I will get something exciting, which is 38, which is C. But unfortunately, that's wrong because this is not an 1800% increase. What we did here is 1800% of x, right? We took our 1800% and multiplied it by x. That's 1800% of x. We want 1800% more than x, an increase of 1800%. And so to do that, we need to use our formula, n times 1 plus or minus r. So let's go back to the drawing board here. Our n is our original number, which is x. But this time, we're going to multiply it by 1 plus r is the percent as a decimal. We already found that out. It's 18. And that's going to get us 684. So now, really, it's going to be 19x is equal to 684. And then we're going to solve for x. So 684 divided by 19 gets us 36. And that is choice D. And indeed, if you wanted to, you could have started with the choices. Let's take 38. Let's increase it by 1800%. So again, we'll multiply it by 1 plus 18. So 38 times 19 gets us something that we shouldn't get. We should be getting 684. This is further proof that C is wrong. On the other hand, if we did 36 times 19, clearly it's going to get us our answer. 36 times 19 is 684. So the key is, as we've seen before, percent of versus percent change, 2 different scenarios related to each other, right? You could see an 1800% increase here is the same as 1900% of the original, right? We're taking 100% of the original and we're adding 1800% to it, just like we did 1 plus 18, by the way. It's literally the same thing. So you can see this as 1900% of, but let's not make it complicated. Let's just work with what the problem has. So the problem talks about 1800% increase. Let's use that in our formula and we're good. And it all leads us to choice D.